The Awesome One is back. Welcome back to The Awesome. I'm Big Roy, and this is Marvel Strike Force. Quick origin story for you if you're joining me for the first time or after a long time. I was a day one global launch player, spent $25 the first month and then nothing after that. I was one of the top players in the game. Finished first in Arena well over 100 times, hundreds more, top 5, top 10 finishes. Alliance was usually top 5, top 10 in the raid season. I think one season we ended top 3 or third, I don't know, whatever. And then I think we did pretty good in Alliance War, I don't remember exactly. But I made a lot of videos for the game, and was also one half of the best Marvel Strike Force podcast of all time, the Strike Force Masters of Launch podcast. End of 2020, I had to quit the game, take care of my terminally ill mother, and frankly, I was kind of burnt out on the game. I thought I was done with the game for good, but a few months ago, I got the urge to play again. Loaded it up, played it, fell in love with it all over again, so I'm back. I'm going to do things a little different this time. I was the non-spender before, but I am going to get some great deals if they're there in the store. Usually the $5 ones that you get a lot for. As you'll see in a future video, I will record when I do get a great deal, point those out, see what I'm talking about there. This time around I will be leaning more towards the filthy casual than hardcore, but I'm still going to try to get back to the top, get back to the end game. I'll be doing a video every week or so showing my progress, maybe some other types of videos about the game. So I did have some resources saved up, but I blew through them pretty fast. Spent the first few weeks just trying to get caught up on the campaign nodes and try to unlock as many new characters as I could, because when I came back there was like 90 new characters, which was a bit overwhelming at first. I was like, I'm not even going to try to learn all of these. I'll just learn them as I go, as I face them in arena or other things. I've unlocked quite a few characters, more than I thought I would have unlocked by now, but yeah, I'm doing pretty well so far. I'm loving how they implemented the websites. They got daily free claims, so if you're not doing that, go ahead and get that. They give you free stuff every day. You get like 5 shards of the Mr. Negative, and it's a free character. Plus they've given red stars and all kinds of stuff, so definitely worth it. But yeah, when I left, my roster was pretty good. Had some 7 red stars on some good characters, but now a lot of them are obsolete, which isn't good. But it's nice to see like Nick Fury. They made him quite relevant again, which is awesome, because he was my very first 7 red stars, which is awesome. But yeah, I've been changing my favorites every day, trying to figure out what I'm going to farm up. There's so much to farm. It's just been crazy trying to figure out what I need to farm, what priority. So this is changing like every single day. Thankfully, a lot of them are going to be, things I don't need to worry about for a long time, if ever, because they're war only, which I'm fine with. Now, the biggest thing I had to adjust to was not being able to compete in arena anymore. Won't be able to compete at the top again for a long time, if ever. So I've been hanging around the 500 mark, top 500, but I'm actually making better progress, faster progress than I thought. I've actually finished above in the top 250 a few times, so I'm stoked about that. Big thing I need to do, I need to find a real alliance, the one they put me in when I came back. It's been okay, but they take forever to launch raids, and they're not really doing high-level raids, which I need to be doing the best I can for my roster. So hit me up on Discord, Big Roy Awesome, or even better, come back to my Discord server that I'm bringing back from the dead. I'll put the link for that in the description. So yeah, I'm looking for an alliance that can do the best raids I can do, but Alliance War needs to be casual because I don't care about it, and I can't compete in that anyways. So the battle passes, I think they had just released those before I quit. There was the fear that the game would become pay to win. I see kind of that, but At this point, I'm not trying to be at the very top anymore, so that's fine. The game's a lot more fun. We're not worried about pushing the hardest content. But yeah, I came back level 78, so I had a little bit to go to get to 80. I've actually gotten to 80 since I recorded this, and I've been going through the Dark Dimension 4, which I think had just come out or was about to come out when I quit. And speaking of Dark Dimension 4, here's some action footage of it. I got to live the dream playing as Mr. Sinister and cloning Mr. Sinister. I'm up to 4 clones there. I think I end up getting a 5th one. And I think there's no way I can lose this. I mean, I got 6 Mr. Sinisters. I can clone anything I need. It doesn't go that way, though. He has been great later on because it's just so useful. You can clone whatever you need. If you need speed, if you need healing, if you need defense up, if you need ability block, whatever you need, you can clone it. It's so awesome. He's always going to be one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite. And I'll always use him, even if he's not meta or whatever. So yeah, this is where it all goes wrong. I was like, okay, I can take this. Yeah, way too much AoE. And with no defense up, I am in trouble. I was like, okay, let me try to get Hella since she's going to do her ult. And that's going to hurt. But, unfortunately, Blob gets taunt. And I have no way to get rid of it. I was like, okay, you know, I got enough heals, I should be okay. I was like, should I clone him? I'm like, no, because, you know, he can't get any taunt by himself. So it wouldn't really have it. I couldn't remove his taunt. So it's about to all go south. Yep, this is where it all falls apart. They just keep hitting me with AoE after AoE, and I am in trouble. I was like, oh man, this is going to be quite a slog, but I've actually got through my first run already, and I'm almost done with my second, so I'll show some more footage of that. I'll go reach node like very quickly in a future video and show what I used. Using my old school. I used some of the newer ones, but mostly, oh, yeah, I'm so dead. Now, I made the cardinal mistake of Dark Dimension. It was still a pretty good run, but I exited out, and I couldn't do that well again. Could not get, I must have got super good RNG, and I couldn't get that far again. I just ended up having to keep a worse attempt because I wasn't going to spend hours on that. And then finally, Cosmic Crucible was a totally brand new thing to me. I didn't even touch it for the first few weeks because I had no idea what was going on. But once I started, it's been kind of fun face rolling through since I was at the very bottom. But yeah, I'm already running into Spider Weaver, which is total crap. I'll talk about that later on in other videos, but yeah. Not fun to fight that, so I'm going to have to look up how to beat that. But yeah, that's going to do it for this first video. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And join me on Discord. And if you have an awesome alliance, hit me up on Discord. And then we'll see if I'll be a good fit in your alliance. So until next time, stay tuned and stay awesome.